Yo, what's going on, everybody? I hope you are all having an awesome day, and oh man, do I have an epic theory video for you guys. Now, this all started when I got a simple question by Jackson the Beast. He said, I think that we'll sacrifice the World at War characters and have them in the summoning keys so that we'll have 2 of the 4 teams done with us collecting a new team every other map. I think that we will have to then kill all 4 teams, possibly including Maxis himself against Rick Defense Will, on the last DLC, thus ending all current storylines to date. Now, this was posted on one of my videos I did about the ORT Easter egg, and if you guys want to check out that video and the reason why he left this comment, then I will leave a link to that video in the description below, because even though this was a really interesting comment, it actually sparked a really interesting idea that doesn't have anything to do with the other teams, really. One interesting fact is Jason Blundell said they're taking all concepts from the other maps. He said this word by word, word for word. He said they're taking all concepts from the other maps and they're bringing them to one map, the Eisendrache. So there is a possibility that we're going to have parts of the World of War characters in there, parts of the Origin characters in there, maybe even parts of Mob of the Dead, Shadows of Evil, who knows. He said they're bringing all sorts of concepts from all the other maps and putting them into one map. So that's really interesting. Maybe we are gathering other teams like I talked about in that video. Again, I'll leave a link in the description below to that video. But what I really want to talk about today is, what did he mean when he said we'll be introducing episode 4? And he's talking about the Eisendrache. And he says it's the first chapter of the zombie storyline that will unfold over the course of the Black Ops 3 4 DLC packs. So we know that this is episode 4, and a lot of people think that, well, it's the 4th episode in the Origin storyline. You had Origins, Shadows of Evil, The Giant, and now the Eisendrache. Is it that simple? I don't know. I really don't think so, because later on in the video, he also states that they're bringing the story to a conclusion in this map. So he says that it's episode 4. There are 4 DLCs. He says that every DLC is going to be covering this story. It's going to be unfolding over the course of every DLC, but then he says it's the conclusion of the storyline. So it's like, okay, how can this be the first DLC? All 4 DLCs are going to be covering this storyline, but it's also the end. And it made me think of something. It hit me like a ton of bricks, and I'm surprised I didn't think about this until last night when I read this comment. But what if it's like one of those movies where the opening scene is actually the end of the movie? How freaking cool would that be? And that seems like something Jason Blundell would do. It seems like something Treyarch would do, is give us the last episode, episode 4 in the storyline, as the first chapter of the story. I mean, how mind-blowing is that? How crazy is that? I haven't heard this theory anywhere else, so if I'm not the first, please let me know, guys, because I was really excited when I started putting all this together. It's the only way that his comment fits. The only way that this can possibly be episode 4 and the conclusion of the storyline, but all 4 DLCs cover this storyline. The only possible explanation is that the Eisendrache is actually the end of the storyline, and the other 3 DLCs are going to be showing us how we got to the end of the storyline, what led up to those events. And like I said, it's got me really excited. I don't know if you guys could tell by my voice, but I got off work and I had to run home because I've been thinking about it all day. I can't even talk. I'm so excited. But I've been thinking about this all day, just trying to piece it all together, and when it finally hit me, I was like, oh my god, I have to talk about this. So thank you so much for Jackson the Beast for leaving me this comment. And like I said, if you want to know why he left me this comment, because this comment's actually really interesting in itself, but I had already done a video about how I believe the other teams are going to be involved in future maps and things like that. So like I said, I'll leave the link for that video in the description of this video, but I really just wanted to talk about this. Now, there are a couple other possibilities on why he said episode 4. Like I said, maybe it's just the 4th episode of the Origin storyline, but that doesn't fit with his other comments, so I don't really see how that could be a possibility. I don't know, guys. Like I said, leave me a comment and let me know what you guys think about all this. Could the Eisendrache be the end of the storyline, and then we possibly get to play out the entire storyline in the other 3 DLCs? I just think that fits Treyarch's something they would do, something Jason Blundell would do. It just seems like something they would do to me, so I don't know. Again, let me know what you guys think, and I really hope you guys found this video informative, and as always, thank you for watching. I'm the one and only Z. Bye bye.